Welcome to Wrestling Forever, where we honor the legends who paved the way and left an everlasting impact on the wrestling world. Their stories continue to inspire, reminding us of their passion and dedication. Today, we also bring you heartfelt news about Jimmy Uso, whose recent situation has deeply moved the wrestling community. Join us as we celebrate their legacies with powerful tributes and cherished memories. Subscribe to keep their spirit alive for future generations. Nelson Frazier Jr., better known in the world of professional wrestling as Viscera, was born on February 14, 1971, in Sledge, Mississippi. Frazier became one of the most iconic and imposing figures in the wrestling industry, renowned for his towering height of 6 feet 9 inches and a weight that fluctuated around 450 pounds. His physical presence alone was enough to strike fear into opponents and captivate audiences. He first made his mark in the 1990s under the ring name Mabel in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, where he quickly became a fan favorite. In 1995, Mabel reached a significant milestone in his career by winning the King of the Ring tournament, a victory that marked the beginning of his prominence in the wrestling world. As Mabel, Frazier had a memorable tag team run with Mo as part of the group Men on a Mission, MOM, where the duo's energy and charisma made them stand out. Later, Frazier reinvented himself under the persona of Viscera, a monstrous, sinister character that became part of the infamous Ministry of Darkness faction led by The Undertaker. As Viscera, he embraced a dark and menacing role, captivating fans with his eerie, dominant presence. He later transitioned to a lighter, comedic persona where he played a lover character. This playful gimmick was a departure from his earlier menacing role and involved humorous storylines, including romantic rivalries with other characters like The Godfather. Tragically, Frazier passed away just days after his 43rd birthday. His unexpected death was attributed to a heart attack, a devastating loss that shocked the wrestling community. At the time, Frazier had been on a health improvement journey, losing weight and becoming more physically active. His passing highlighted the serious health struggles faced by many professional wrestlers, particularly the long-term consequences of obesity and heart-related issues. These challenges have sparked increased awareness within the wrestling community about the importance of maintaining health and wellness. Viscera's legacy endures, as he is remembered not only for his size and strength, but also for his versatility in the ring. His ability to reinvent himself, from a villainous powerhouse to a comedic figure, showcased his commitment to entertaining fans and adapting to the ever-changing world of professional wrestling. He is fondly remembered for both his intense, dominant persona and his humorous, lighthearted side. Dr. Hannibal, born on July 22, 1963, in Canada, was a renowned professional wrestler whose larger-than-life persona captivated audiences throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s. Rising to fame in both Canadian and U.S. wrestling circuits, Dr. Hannibal was known for his controversial and sinister character, which left an indelible mark on the world of professional wrestling. His persona as a villainous figure, often portrayed with a dark and menacing demeanor, was central to his appeal. Utilizing psychological warfare, he would frequently exploit his opponent's weaknesses, creating an aura of intimidation that added to the theater of wrestling. His in-ring style was just as intense, blending athleticism with brutal, often shocking moves that pushed the boundaries of the sport. This combination of raw physicality and dramatic flair made him a beloved figure among fans who relished the high-stakes, emotional narratives that he helped bring to life in the squared circle. Throughout his career, Dr. Hannibal faced off against numerous wrestling legends, contributing to several high-profile storylines that captivated the wrestling world. His charismatic presence and undeniable talent kept him in the spotlight, although his willingness to push the limits often sparked controversy. His matches sometimes involved dangerous stunts, testing both the limits of his own body and the safety protocols of the industry. These moments generated mixed reactions, with some fans lauding his daring, while others questioned the toll it took on the safety of everyone involved. Despite the controversy, Dr. Hannibal's legacy remains significant in professional wrestling. His unique approach to storytelling, combined with his undeniable athleticism, influenced generations of wrestlers. Tragically, Dr. Hannibal passed away at the age of 56. Reports indicate that his death was caused by complications related to heart disease. His passing was a great loss to the wrestling community. But his legacy lives on through the countless fans and athletes he inspired throughout his career. Winona Littleheart, born on September 5, 1955, was a groundbreaking Native American professional wrestler who left a lasting impact on the world of sports and entertainment. As a member of the Choctaw Nation, she made history in the 1970s and 1980s, a time when women's wrestling was still developing into a mainstream attraction. Littleheart used her platform to bring attention to Indigenous women in both wrestling and entertainment. Her journey to becoming a respected wrestler was paved by intense training, where she crafted a powerful in-ring persona that blended athleticism with a magnetic presence. Known for her fierce fighting style and signature moves, she quickly earned the respect of her peers in an industry predominantly dominated by men. She competed in several wrestling promotions, where her talent and resilience made her a standout figure. Throughout her career, Winona faced significant obstacles, including the challenges of being a woman of color in a male-dominated industry. Yet, her determination and hard work not only helped her excel, but also paved the way for future generations of female wrestlers. Outside the ring, she used her fame to advocate for Indigenous rights and representation, becoming a voice for social change. Her activism raised awareness of important issues affecting Indigenous communities and highlighted the need for greater inclusivity within the entertainment industry. Sadly, Winona Littleheart passed away at the age of 64, leaving behind a powerful legacy. She died due to complications from cancer. Despite her passing, her contributions to the sport and her advocacy work continue to inspire. Littleheart is remembered not only for her athletic achievements, but also for her pivotal role in breaking down barriers for women in wrestling and promoting equality and representation. Her life serves as a testament to the strength and resilience of Indigenous women and the ongoing evolution of women's wrestling. Eddie Guerrero, born on October 9, 1967, was an iconic professional wrestler whose career left an everlasting impact on the world of sports entertainment. Tragically, he passed away at the age of 38. Guerrero's death was a result of acute heart failure, likely compounded by his history of substance abuse and the stress associated with his tumultuous lifestyle. A member of the renowned Guerrero wrestling family, Eddie made a name for himself in the professional wrestling world through his remarkable charisma, technical skill, and captivating storytelling abilities. His career took him across major wrestling promotions, including WCW and WWE, where he became one of the most beloved and respected figures in the industry. Eddie began his wrestling journey in Mexico, where he perfected his craft in lucha libre. He later moved to the United States, gaining fame with his unique blend of high-flying maneuvers and technical wrestling. His trademark catchphrase, "Lie, cheat, and steal," became synonymous with his charismatic, cunning character that captured the hearts of fans. Guerrero's accomplishments in the ring were numerous, with the pinnacle being his victory in the WWE Championship, making him a standout figure in the ruthless aggression era of wrestling. Despite his incredible success, Guerrero's life was marked by personal struggles, including battles with addiction. He openly spoke about his challenges and his road to recovery, inspiring many with his story of resilience. His comeback from addiction and his subsequent rise to the top of the wrestling world became an emotional story of redemption that connected deeply with fans. Guerrero's legacy continues to thrive, not only through his in-ring performances, but also through the influence he had on future generations of wrestlers. In 2006, just a year after his passing, he was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, cementing his place as a wrestling legend. Eddie Guerrero's untimely death may have been a tragic end, but his spirit, talent, and influence will forever be remembered in the hearts of fans worldwide. Chris Travis, born on December 16, 1983, was a gifted British professional wrestler, renowned for his dynamic in-ring style and significant impact on the independent wrestling scene. Throughout his career, he competed in various prestigious promotions, including Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, PWG, and Insane Championship Wrestling, ICW, where he earned a reputation for his athleticism, charisma, and technical skill. Travis quickly became a fan favorite, captivating audiences with his high-flying moves and intense rivalries. Travis's wrestling journey began in the early 2000s, and his unique style set him apart in the competitive landscape. As a talented and versatile performer, he participated in numerous memorable matches that demonstrated both his technical expertise and his ability to engage fans. Over time, Travis built a devoted following and became a prominent figure in the UK wrestling scene, recognized not only for his in-ring ability, but also for his dedication to the sport. Sadly, Travis's life was tragically cut short when he passed away at the age of 32. He had been battling stomach cancer in private for several years, continuing to perform in the ring despite his illness. His courage in the face of such adversity only amplified the respect he commanded within the wrestling community. Although his career was brief, Chris Travis made an indelible mark on the wrestling world, inspiring countless fans and fellow wrestlers with his determination and love for the craft. His untimely death left a profound impact, but his legacy lives on. Chris Travis is remembered as a talented, passionate performer and a kind-hearted individual who always supported his peers. Fans and wrestlers alike continue to honor his memory, celebrating his contributions to wrestling and the spirit of perseverance he embodied, even in the face of illness. Chris Travis's influence is still felt in the wrestling community, ensuring that his legacy endures far beyond his years. Bam Bam Bigelow, born Scott Charles Bigelow on September 1, 1961, in Asbury Park, New Jersey, was one of the most unforgettable and physically impressive figures in pro wrestling. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches and weighing over 400 pounds, Bigelow wasn't just a big guy. He was an athlete who could move like someone much smaller, pulling off high-flying moves and quick sequences that were unheard of for someone his size. Known for his iconic tattooed head and killer mix of strength and agility, he quickly stood out in a sport dominated by giants. His career really took off in the 80s and 90s, with stints in major promotions like the WWF, WCW, and ECW. Bam Bam is probably most famous for his time in the WWF, where he became a star during the New Generation era. His feuds with legends like Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker helped cement his place in wrestling history. He also had a big impact in ECW, known for his brutal, hard-hitting matches that helped the promotion grow in popularity. Sadly, Bigelow's life came to a tragic end at just 45 years old. He passed away from a drug overdose at his home in Florida. His death hit the wrestling world hard, reminding everyone of the tough personal battles many wrestlers face behind the scenes. He leaves behind a family, including his children, who were deeply affected by his loss. Even though he's gone, Bam Bam Bigelow's legacy still lives on. Fans and wrestlers continue to respect his in-ring abilities and the unique style he brought to the sport. Despite his struggles, his contributions to wrestling remain undeniable. His passing also sparked deeper conversations about the mental health challenges and substance abuse issues that often affect wrestlers, leaving behind a lasting impact both inside and outside the ring. Jonathan Salofa Fatu, better known to WWE fans as Jimmy Uso, has become a fixture in the world of professional wrestling, especially in WWE's tag team division. As one half of the iconic tag team The Usos, alongside his twin brother Jey Uso, Jimmy has captivated audiences with his high-flying moves, hard-hitting offense, and undeniable charisma. Together, the Usos have revolutionized tag team wrestling, earning multiple championships and accolades. However, behind the scenes, Jimmy's career has been marred by a series of significant injuries and health challenges that have tested his resolve and commitment to the sport he loves. In this article, we will explore Jimmy Uso's injury history, the misconceptions surrounding his health, and how he continues to push forward despite numerous obstacles. Jimmy Uso's injury history, setbacks and comebacks. Like many professional wrestlers, Jimmy Uso has faced his fair share of injuries that have forced him to take time off from the ring. These injuries, which range from minor setbacks to career-threatening issues, have only strengthened his resolve to continue performing at the highest level. Below are some of the most significant injuries that have shaped Jimmy Uso's career and how he managed to recover and return to action. 1. Knee injury and ACL surgery, 2020. One of the most devastating injuries Jimmy Uso sustained occurred in 2020 during WrestleMania 36. In a high-risk ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, Jimmy suffered a torn anterior cruciate ligament, ACL, an injury that would sideline him for an extended period. ACL tears are known for their severity and often require surgery followed by a long and arduous recovery period. For Jimmy, this injury was particularly difficult, as it meant missing several months of in-ring action during a crucial point in his career. In May 2020, Jimmy underwent successful surgery to repair the torn ACL, but the recovery process was longer than initially anticipated. While ACL injuries generally take 6 to 9 months to heal, the demands of professional wrestling made it necessary for Jimmy to undergo extensive rehabilitation. Fans eagerly awaited his return, with speculation about his comeback running wild. After nearly a year on the sidelines, Jimmy made his triumphant return to WWE in May 2021, aligning with Roman Reigns and joining the Bloodline faction. This return not only marked his physical recovery, but also signified his evolution into a more integral character within WWE's storyline. 2. Shoulder and rib injuries, 2015 to 2016. In the years prior to his ACL injury, Jimmy Uso also dealt with shoulder and rib injuries that briefly hindered his in-ring ability. In 2015, Jimmy suffered a shoulder injury that kept him out of action for several months. This injury was significant, as it impacted his ability to perform his usual high-flying and impactful wrestling style. Despite the setback, Jimmy worked tirelessly through rehabilitation to regain his strength and return to the ring. In 2016, Jimmy endured additional physical challenges with a rib injury sustained during a grueling match on SmackDown. Though not as severe as his shoulder injury, the rib injury affected his performance in the ring. Nonetheless, Jimmy continued to wrestle, proving his dedication to WWE and his fans by pushing through the pain. This period demonstrated his tenacity and his refusal to let injuries dictate the course of his career. 3rd concussion scare, 2019. Concussions are a particularly dangerous concern in professional wrestling, and Jimmy Uso was not immune to this risk. In 2019, during a live event match, Jimmy experienced a concussion scare after taking a hard hit to the head. The nature of the injury led to significant concern, as concussions can have long-term health consequences. WWE's medical team acted swiftly, and Jimmy underwent a series of evaluations to ensure he was fit to return to the ring. Thankfully, he was cleared to wrestle, and there was no permanent damage from the incident. However, this experience served as a reminder of the physical toll that professional wrestling can have on the body. 4th, hand and wrist injuries. Over the course of his career, Jimmy Uso has also dealt with several minor hand and wrist injuries. While these injuries weren't as publicized as his major setbacks, they still impacted his ability to perform certain wrestling moves. These injuries forced Jimmy to adapt his in-ring style and make adjustments, ensuring that he could continue performing without risking further harm. Despite the challenges, Jimmy's ability to persevere through these physical setbacks demonstrated his dedication to his craft and his resilience as an athlete. Dispelling rumors about Jimmy Uso's health. As with many WWE superstars, Jimmy Uso has been the subject of numerous rumors about his health, some of which have been exaggerated or entirely false. When a high-profile athlete is injured, speculation often runs rampant, with reports often blowing the situation out of proportion. Let's take a closer look at some of the most common rumors surrounding Jimmy Uso's health and separate fact from fiction. First rumor: Jimmy Uso's career was in jeopardy after his ACL injury. One of the most widely circulated rumors following Jimmy Uso's 2020 ACL injury was that his career might be in jeopardy. Some reports suggested that the severity of the injury could force Jimmy to retire prematurely. However, this speculation was quickly proven false when Jimmy returned to action in May 2021. His performance since then has shown no signs of decline, and his work within the Bloodline storyline has made him an even more vital part of WWE's programming. Rather than ending his career, Jimmy's recovery from his ACL injury marked the beginning of a new chapter in his wrestling journey. Second rumor, Jimmy Uso suffered a career-ending concussion. Another rumor that gained traction after Jimmy's 2019 concussion scare was that the injury was career-ending. Concussions in wrestling are a serious concern, and there was significant worry regarding Jimmy's long-term health. However, as is customary in WWE, Jimmy underwent a thorough medical evaluation and was cleared to return to the ring. There was no evidence to suggest that the concussion had any lasting effects on his ability to wrestle. Jimmy's continued participation in high-profile matches since then has debunked the claim that his concussion would end his wrestling career. Third rumor, Jimmy Uso has chronic health issues, preventing him from wrestling. There have also been rumors suggesting that Jimmy Uso is suffering from chronic health issues that might prevent him from wrestling long-term. These rumors typically stem from speculation about the toll his previous injuries might have taken on his body. However, there is no credible evidence to support these claims. Jimmy Uso has repeatedly demonstrated his ability to overcome injuries, adapt to physical limitations, and perform at a high level. While injuries are an inevitable part of wrestling, there is no indication that Jimmy's health issues will permanently prevent him from competing in the future. Fourth rumor, Jimmy Uso's injuries have weakened his performance. Some critics have claimed that Jimmy Uso's injuries have compromised his in-ring performance. However, these claims have been refuted by his recent performances. Since returning from his ACL surgery and other injuries, Jimmy has continued to deliver exceptional matches, particularly alongside his brother, Jey Uso. Their tag team matches remain among the most exciting in WWE, and Jimmy's agility, power, and chemistry with Jey remain as strong as ever. If anything, Jimmy's ability to bounce back from multiple injuries and still perform at an elite level speaks to his resilience, conditioning, and passion for wrestling, recent health concerns, and injuries. While Jimmy Uso has shown remarkable resilience in the face of injury, his recent health issues have continued to raise concerns among fans and commentators. In 2024, Jimmy's involvement in several high-profile matches, including those associated with the Bloodline faction, has highlighted his continued physical struggles. The demands of both tag team wrestling and the physicality of WWE's programming have led to an ongoing strain on his body. Jimmy has openly discussed his physical toll in recent interviews, acknowledging that years of intense matches and the associated wear and tear have had an impact on his health. Despite undergoing several surgeries and experiencing lingering discomfort, Jimmy remains committed to maintaining his fitness and wrestling career, whether through recovery techniques like ice baths, physical therapy, or maintaining his workout routine. Jimmy's dedication to staying in top form is apparent. While injuries and health issues are a constant challenge for athletes, Jimmy has consistently shown that his passion for wrestling outweighs the obstacles he faces. The future of Jimmy Uso in WWE. Despite dealing with a variety of injuries over the years, Jimmy Uso's career remains on a strong trajectory. As a key member of the Bloodline storyline, Jimmy's involvement in WWE's biggest storylines continues to evolve, showing that his place within the company remains secure. His enduring appeal, combined with his incredible in-ring ability, has made him one of WWE's top superstars. The future may bring additional challenges for Jimmy, as injuries are inevitable in the world of professional wrestling. However, based on his track record, there is little doubt that he will continue to rise above these challenges and deliver unforgettable performances for WWE fans around the world. Whether as part of the Usos, the Bloodline, or potentially a solo run, Jimmy Uso's legacy in WWE is far from over. Conclusion: a legacy of resilience. Jimmy Uso's career has been defined by his resilience, determination, and ability to bounce back from injuries that could have derailed lesser careers. From his significant ACL tear to his concussion scare and shoulder and rib injuries, Jimmy has proven time and time again that his love for professional wrestling drives him to overcome any obstacle. While rumors about his health will continue to circulate, the facts are clear. Jimmy Uso is a fighter, and his legacy in WWE continues to grow. His perseverance serves as an inspiration to not just aspiring wrestlers, but to anyone who faces setbacks in their own life. With his passion for WWE and unwavering commitment to his craft, Jimmy Uso is bound to leave an indelible mark on the wrestling world for years to come.